it's just too long. Oh, we got Anna on Angela's account. So Anna put 80%. Alrighty. Zach, I don't know about you. Have you ever finished a game of Monopoly?
I have, but it take forever.
Yeah, way too long. Way too complicated. Anna says 70%. Michaela says 76%. Alright. Going for the high numbers on this one. James says 68%. Alright, so our answer for that one is 46%. So you actually have a majority of people finished their last game of Monopoly that they had started, which is pretty impressive. So James, looks like you were the closest. Give it up for James. All right, remember it was 46%. Our next question is the percent of people who binge watched an entire TV show in one day. So what percent of people do you think binge watched an entire TV show in one day? I feel like that would be really high because a lot of people do that nowadays, especially if they surveyed teenagers or if they surveyed people after the quarantine started. All right, we got CJ says 75%. Anna says 10%. We're all over the board on this one. Michaela says 65%. Full series, yes. Binge watched an entire show. So like season 1 to season whatever. So, I mean, I guess they're also counting like if a show only lasted for one season, that counts. Let's see, we've got 54%. James, what do you think? James says 15%. All right. The answer is...
Facebook's back on.
78% of people have binge watched a show, an entire show in one day. That's pretty high. Sorry, James, you're a little too low on that one. And welcome back, Facebook. We're back up and running. For those of you on Facebook, I'm going to give these to you really quick so that you have them and you can try to win the gift card. So write down your answer really fast. Instagram, hold on real tight. I'm going to give them the questions. All right, Facebook, are you ready? Or should I wait for YouTube to get back up and running?
YouTube's not, for some reason, not working.
All right, so I'm going to do this for our Facebook people. Sorry, those of you who are on YouTube. Okay, so the answer for talking on the phone for at least an hour a day, that was 15%, 1-5. The next question was the percent of citizens who have contacted their state or federal congressperson. So that's like your elected official. What percent of citizens have contacted their state or federal congressperson? And let's see here. What do we got on Instagram here? James, some shows are only 20 minutes. If you've ever watched Friends, those ones are like 20 to 25. Come on, James. Get with your binge watching program. All right. James, how many shows have you binge watched? All right. For those of you who are on Facebook, we're going to get to the binge watching question, but for the percent of citizens who have contacted their state or federal congressperson, that percent is 42%. 42%. So then our next question was, what percent of people did not finish the last game of Monopoly that they started? We were I think we were pretty all over the board on Instagram on that one. So what percentage of people did not finish their last game of Monopoly that they started? I'm going to give you like 10 more seconds, Facebook, to answer, and then we're going to move on so we can get caught up to Instagram people. Let's see. All right, so the percentage of people that did not finish the last game of Monopoly that they started was 46%, which means that a majority of people have finished their last game of Monopoly, which is just crazy. All right. Then our next question was, what percentage of people binge watched an entire TV show in one day? So what percentage of people binge watched an entire TV show in one day? As James was pointing out, that we on Instagram, some are only like an hour long, some are like an hour long, some are only like 20, 25 minutes. So it really could be any show. So we had some all over the board answers on Instagram on this one. So Facebook, write down your answers. What percentage of people binge watched an entire TV show in one day? The answer is 78%. Crazy. All right. So now that we're caught up with Instagram and Facebook, we're all doing the same question at the same time, relatively the same time. Friends had like 10 seasons, James, but really you can watch, I don't know if you could watch it all in one day, but I'm just saying, some of the episodes are only, their episodes are short. All right, what percentage of people...
Okay, YouTube and Facebook are both on.
All right, cool. I'm going to let you do this next one, mainly because I can't tell what the question is.
Okay, so what's the last?
We've done up through number 4.
Coolio. Sorry, guys, again for the delay. For some reason, our stream provider decided to end the stream at 8:19 rather than at 8:30. So I don't know what that's about. But unfortunately, okay, so we are on question. We just did binge watching online. All right, here we go. Here is the next one. So how many people, what percentage of people have watched a video online of a cat riding a Roomba? What percentage of people have watched a video online of a cat riding a Roomba? Oh my goodness. What? What percentage? What percentage of people? We got 90% from CJ. Anna says 80%. James says 75%. Oops. All right. I'll plug you guys in. Sorry. You guys are losing. Oops. There we go. All right. So we're back. All right. What else we got? We got Jonathan says 95%. Ooh, actually 60%. All right. Write that down in your paper right now. Write that down in your paper. What percentage of people have a cat riding or watched a video online of a cat riding a Roomba? Oh, guys. Some of you just won't be surprised by the number of people that have watched this. Anything from Facebook or YouTube?
The cat riding the Roomba?
Mm-hmm.
I don't think that they've gotten there yet.
Okay, they're not quite there yet. They're getting there. Our Facebook crowd's getting there. Actually, how many have watched a cat video this week? I want you to tell me if you're watching by Instagram. What percentage of people have literally watched a video of a cat this week online? I'm going to guess everyone. I'm guessing everyone has seen a video this week of a cat online, somehow doing something. I know we've all seen posts of it. None? What? Literally. All right, what are our Facebook, YouTube crowd? Where are they at?
Michaela says 85% and Patty says 88%.
Oh, okay.
Patty's pulling the Price is Right strategy of going just a little bit higher than her opponent.
Oh, right on. All right, so here we go. Ready? The percentage for those who have binge watched an entire for cat riding a Roomba on the internet. Cat riding a Roomba on the internet. The percentage of people who have done that is 73%. 73%.
Wow.
Is that ridiculous? That's a lot of people. I just can't believe that. 73% though. That's a lot. I don't think I've seen it. I honestly don't know. I can't remember. 73%. Okay, so remember, you're keeping track of the difference between the actual and the percentage. All right. I said 60. Oh, you're not too far away. It's 73%, so that's only 13% away. That's pretty good, CJ. Anything from Facebook or YouTube?
I'm still working on getting people the link for YouTube because it's a new video. But we've got Kenneth is watching on Facebook, which probably means Leon and Abnel.
Kenneth, Leon, Abnel. Hopefully you guys are watching on Facebook. Sorry about the drop. For those who are with us, our streaming provider wanted to drop the video at 8:19 for some reason. I don't know. It was scheduled for that. So we'll have that fixed for next time for sure. We'll make sure double, triple check that it doesn't end at 8:19 for some reason. I don't know why, but it's super crazy. But we will make sure that's solid for next week. All right, and the Cat Riding a Roomba video, for those who just joined us, was 73%. So make sure you do your percentage. All right, here we go. Next question. This one's good. This one's actually this is more of a modern thing. So this one's about cameras, and these are about stand-alone cameras. So a lot of people actually have, it's very interesting, standalone cameras, not many people use standalone cameras anymore. Most just use like their iPhone or Android phones or processor, that kind of thing for this. So this question is, what percentage of people use standalone cameras instead of like multi-use cameras? So like those who are on like phones, on iPads, on computers. So how many use standalone cameras in place of like an iPad camera, iPhone, that kind of thing? So you're thinking, what percentage of people use standalone cameras still? That's their main camera source. That's what they use for their cameras. Oh, Jonathan says 13%. Whew, could be an interesting one. We'll see. Just standalone cameras. CJ thinks 66% for just standalone cameras. This is going to be interesting. This is actually pretty crazy. This is a crazy percentage. James, 25. What else we got? Anna saying 45%. That could be crazy. You never know. You never know. All right, all right, all right. For those who are still waiting to give their answers, I know Facebook, YouTube has a little bit of a delay. Really quick, how is our stream quality coming through? Is everything clear? Sound good? Is it still working? I know that YouTube and Facebook dropped. That was an error on behalf of our streaming provider. So we'll make sure that's fixed for next week. So I'm so sorry. So if you're tuning in, we apologize for that. That's the first problem we've had with that program, unfortunately. So let's see. How is the stream quality coming through? Does it look good? My lips don't match my words. That's because I'm a ventriloquist. Well, okay, that's good to know, actually. That's good to know. So we'll work on that for next week for Instagram footage.
All right, Michaela votes 32% and Patty votes 20%.
Ooh, okay. Okay. Those are pretty good. Those are pretty decent. We'll give the rest a chance to answer. Remember, you're writing down what percentage you put. So if you put 65, that's your answer. Yes, it does. Exit out of the video and re-enter. That's good tip, CJ. So if you're having streaming qualities, exit out, come back in. Hopefully it'll be relined up for you. Okay, you guys ready? Here we go. The percentage of people who still use stand-alone cameras, as opposed to like those on a camera or on an iPad, iPhone, is only, Sarah, what's your guess?
60%.
60%. The answer is 9%. Guys, 9%. Jonathan, you were 4% away. 9%. That's insane. That's crazy. I mean, I personally don't have a standalone camera. So all I can use is our iPhone or, or my computer camera, but that's it. I don't have a standalone. But 9% of people. Isn't that crazy, sir?
Mm-hmm. Michaela comments on Facebook that the streaming quality is good.
Streaming quality is good on Facebook. That's good. That's good. That's good. All right. Yeah, isn't that crazy? Yeah, it's crazy. Well done, Jonathan. So make sure to write your percentage, how close you were, like how far away you were in percentage form. We're almost down to it. We got 2 more questions left and then our final round. We're almost done. This one's fun. This is a fun question. This is, what percentage of people, and maybe you do this, what percentage of people occasionally yell at their televisions? So maybe you're watching the big game and you're watching the Seahawks game and you're like, how could you miss that? Right? How could you miss that pass? Or maybe you're yelling at the referee. So what percentage of people occasionally yell at their televisions?
I think it's like 80%.
We got 80% from Sarah. We got 10% from Anna. We've got 15% from James. 40% from CJ. Okay, we've got a wide range here. Frank said 25%. Frank. Woo, woo. We'll see if you're right, bro. All right, so what percentage of people occasionally yell at their televisions? I will tell you right now, I do. You know what? And whenever I'm watching a Sounders game, sometimes I will yell in joy. Like, I'll be so overjoyed. I'll be like, this is great. This is awesome. Thank the Lord. And then sometimes I will yell in a different way. All right, so here we go. Percentages coming in. Facebook, YouTube. What they got? What you got? Coming through. Anything coming through. Percentages. I'm going to go with or without them. All right, here we go.
Devin Head says, you so cute.
Oh, thanks, Devin. That's really nice. I appreciate that. I am so cute. Zach over here getting mad at Destiny. Yep, I've gotten mad at Destiny before. That's a video game. I yelled at my TV.
Michaela votes 75%.
Ooh, okay, Michaela. I see you. The real percentage of people who occasionally yell at their televisions...
Patty says 98%.
is not 98%. It is 85%.
Devin had voted 60%.
85, 60 ain't bad. 60 ain't fine. So 85%. Is that crazy or what? 85%. So I'll tell you right now, that's just crazy. 85% of people occasionally yell at their televisions. A lot more than some of you guessed. So remember, take 85% and whatever you guessed, subtract the 2, whatever that percentage is, write that down. That's your score for that question. Lowest score. So if you're just tuning in, this is our Tribe Youth Live service. We are playing a game for some gift cards. We are looking at winding this up. We've got 2 more questions left. Well, actually, 1 more question left and then our final round. And so here we go. Next question. Final question before our final round where you can actually help your score a little bit more is, what percentage of people have actually held a hockey puck in their hand? What percentage of people have actually held a real hockey puck in their hand? Now, I've held a real hockey puck. I used to play hockey, roller hockey, all the time growing up. Devin knows that full well because we used to play together. But yeah, did you guys ever play roller hockey? Or maybe ice hockey growing up? Or maybe you still play? I don't know. I'd be interested to just hear. We got 50% from CJ. 50% of people have held a hockey puck before. That's a good guess. 22. James is going low ball in it. Anna's going 50. I like that. Ooh, you have played hockey. Right on. I didn't know that, CJ. You learn something new every day. I have only played roller hockey. I used to be really good. I'll tell you what. Could have went pro in roller hockey. All right, Jonathan, 51%. Ooh, he's trying to edge out Anna. All right, Facebook, Instagram, YouTube. We lost a lot of our YouTube crowd, man. We had a lot on YouTube. I'm sorry. I'm sorry to you. We dropped you. Our program dropped the ball. We should get linoleum.
It's getting pretty late.
Ooh, anyway. That's good. We should get linoleum in the chapel and play hockey. Oh my gosh. Could you imagine playing hockey in our sanctuary? That's a great idea, CJ. Dude, after this quarantine's over, that should be one of our Wednesday night things, hockey. Wouldn't that be awesome? I mean, it might be a little much. It might cost a bit of money to get some sticks, but we could just get those cheap plastic ones, play with those.
Michaela says 26%.
26% from Michaela. I like that. Ooh.
Patty votes 22%.
Okay. We got any guesses from the Santiagos?
Devin says 75%, and then he asked in the U.S. or the world.
I don't know. I think this was, sometimes it's global data, sometimes it's U.S. data. I'm not sure which one this was. I'm not sure. Frank's have fun sawing linoleum. Yeah, I know, right? No, we just play in the carpet probably. That'd be
Devin
crazy.
Devin says 10% of the world, 75% in the U.S.
Okay. I'm guessing this is U.S. This seems like a U.S. question. All right.
It seems like a Canada question.
Yeah, it could be a Canada question. Man, it'd be really high probably there. I don't know. But all right, here we go. The percentage of people who held a hockey puck in their hands is 48%. 48%. Hey, Frank. 48%. Can you believe it? 48% of people, probably in the U.S., I'm guessing the stats from the U.S., have held a hockey puck in their hands before. 48%. That's a lot of people. There's like over 300 million. That's like 150 million people have held a hockey puck in their hand. That's a lot of hockey pucks, if you ask me, Sarah. Sarah, that's a lot. Some of you were close. Some were only like 2 or 3% off. So that's good. Okay, so what you're going to want to do is you're going to want to count up your score. And what I'm going to do actually is, because some people had to jump off temporarily and change streams, what I'm going to have you do is we're only going to count percentages from the cat riding a Roomba down through the hockey puck. So we're only going to count the last 4 question percentages, because some people dropped in the middle and it wouldn't be fair for them because they would have a lower score than you because they missed those questions entirely.
Or they can watch the replay of the stream.
That's true. They could watch the replay of the stream. But then I won't know who's the winner is right at the end of the stream. I need to know the winner right now. All right. So here's what I need to do. I need you to count up your score from the cat riding a Roomba video on the internet, the standalone cameras question, the people who occasionally yell at their TVs, and then the held the hockey puck in your hand. I want you to count up those differences and then sum them all. So add them all up. And then what is that final score? You're going to write that at the bottom of your paper, and you're going to leave it, because in this next round, it's the final round, what we're doing is you're actually going to subtract away points. So here's the question, and I'll tell you how it works. I'm going to ask you, what are the most used internet browsers? So I'm going to give you a list of browsers. You need to list the top 3. So for every single one that you have placed in the top 3, that is actually in the top 3, you are able to take your score and you're able to subtract 15 for each of these that you get right. So for example, if your score after those 4 rounds was you had 100%. So over each of those rounds, you had a 100% difference between yours and the actual. What you're going to do in this final round is, if you actually get the top 3 answers right, you get to subtract 15 away from your score. So let's say I get all 3 right. That means you can take 45 points away from your 100-point score, and you will now be at 55 points. Remember, the lower the score, the better. So you want to lower your score as much as you can. Some of you maybe even could be negative if you were close enough. All right, so we got Anna, you're at 181. James, you're at 53. Wait, that's wrong. He's looking at the difference. So we're just doing the last 4 questions. Cat riding a Roomba, standalone cameras, occasionally yell at their TVs, and held the hockey puck in their hands. We're just taking the last 4 because we dropped those on YouTube and Facebook. Literally. Well, not literally this week. Last week we did it to them. All right, so count those up. Write that on your paper. All right, and here we go. I'm going to give you a list, CJ, so you have a list. You have a list. The last answer for the hockey puck was 48%. So 48% was that last answer for the hockey puck. Michaela, if you needed that. Any comments for Facebook or YouTube? Questions?
Devin says you can't be Canadian if you haven't touched a hockey puck.
That's true. That's true, eh?
Mm-hmm.
Is that nationalist? That's nationalistic. All right, here we go. All right, so I'm going to give you some internet browsers. You got to list which of these are the top 3 most used by people. All right, here they are in a list. First one is Opera. Second one is Pale Moon. You may or may not have heard of these. Next one is Matching. Next one is Edge. Next one is Chrome. Next one is Firefox. Next one is Vivaldi. Next one is Safari. All right, so you got to take those. I'll read them again. You got to choose your top 3. For every one you get right that's in the top 3, you got to take away 15 points from your score. All right, so remember, here they are again. Opera, Pale Moon, Matching, Edge, Chrome, Firefox, Vivaldi, Safari. So you got to know the top most used internet browsers. We're looking at some from Instagram. We've got Chrome, Edge, and Firefox. Chrome, Firefox, Safari. Chrome, Firefox, Safari. Safari has to be in the top because it comes in the iPhone, and a lot of people have the iPhone that says CJ. Maybe. A lot of people have Androids too, though. You never know. Maybe it is, maybe it isn't. We'll see. I guess Chrome has their own, right? I guess Android is Chrome, right? So let's see. We got Chrome, Safari, and Edge. All right. Here we go. Last thing. Last part of the game. Sorry, guys. Game went on longer than it should have. Our stream, our YouTube, Facebook kind of screwed us up tonight, so I apologize. But I'm glad we were able to get it up and running, and I'm excited you're still joining us. All right. Drum roll, please. Here we go. Anything from Facebook, YouTube?
There's about a 2.5 minute delay. So.
Ooh, 2.5 minutes. That's pretty steep. Okay, are you ready? The most used internet browser for people who use the internet is, number 1 is Chrome. So if you had Chrome as one of your top 3, take away 15 points from your score. Well done. That is the most used internet browser.
Devin's list was Safari, Chrome, Firefox.
Oh, that's good. Safari, Chrome, Firefox is good.
So Safari's got 15 off because of Chrome.
All right, next one, second place. So this comes in the second most used is, as CJ guessed it, it is Safari. It's Safari. So again, if you had Safari anywhere in your top 3 list, take away another 15 points. So if you got Chrome and Safari so far, you're able to take away 30 points from your score. You could even be negative, which could be cool.
Patty listed Chrome, Opera, and Edge.
Chrome, Opera, and Edge. That's good guesses. We haven't listed the last one yet, so I'm excited for this, Patty. All right, here we go. Finally, we will have third place. Is it Vivaldi? Is it Edge? Is it Matching? Is it Pale Moon? Is it Opera? Would you bet your life on it? Hopefully you didn't, because some of you got it wrong. Third most used browser is actually Firefox, Mozilla Firefox. So if you got that right, you can take away another 15 points from your score, which is like super legit. So I'm really excited for that. So well done, you guys. So you could, if you got all 3 of those right, Chrome, Firefox, Safari, you could take away 45 points from your score and make it even lower. All right, so what I want you to do is I want you to post your scores. How did you do? I want to see, how are we doing here? So Angela, or Anna got 136. Yeah, people still use Firefox. Actually, people like it for the privacy because it offers more privacy features that Big Brother can't track you. So that's why people use that. So it's pretty funny. All right, got all 3 total is 170 points. Nice. 30 is your score. So CJ, did you have 75 before we started that? If you had a score of 75 for those last 4, then that would be right. You were pretty close on some of those. You were within a few percentage points on a few of those. You had 60. Oh, and you got 2 right. Yeah, that's right. You'd be at 30 points. That's correct. All right, we're waiting for Facebook, Instagram. So right now, CJ's in the lead for that gift card, but it all depends on Facebook and YouTube. So we'll see what happens. Hopefully you can hold on to your league, CJ. Well done to everybody, though. That's a hard game. Honestly, it's a really hard game. But I think you guys did awesome. Next week, we're going to have an even better game. It'll be shorter. I promise it won't last so long. But yeah, it'll be good. It'll be awesome. All right. So looking at our YouTube and Facebook, waiting for those to come in, those comments to come in. So the cat, the hockey puck, and the other one. Also, it's the standalone cameras and the yellow TVs. So make sure you count the standalone camera ones, CJ, and the ones who yell at their TVs. I'd love to hear, for those who are just kind of sitting around waiting to hear the results. Oh, James is out. We'll see you later, brother. Have a good night. Stay safe out there. Love you, bro. All right, what we got? What we got? What we got?
Which ones do they need to have answered?
The last 4. Cat riding a Roomba. Standalone cameras. Yelling at their TVs. And hockey puck in their hands. Now remember, for those who just joined us, we have our card game. You can still get some gift card action. We're building the highest, tallest card tower that you can. So remember, take a little film footage, send it to my email, or direct message me on Instagram, Facebook, or YouTube. And so, yes, so that should be good.
Devin joined late, so he doesn't have a score really. We've been going for another hour on Instagram.
I can't, it's not letting me, yeah, it dropped me.
It's been an hour.
What's up, you guys? Yeah, Instagram's down. I can't get to work. Facebook and YouTube, if you're still with us, remember you can get the card game going. Instagram just went down. Man, we were having some technical problems. Mainly just Instagram doing the hour limiting factor. But yeah, anyway, thanks for joining us, guys. We love that you're with us. Don't forget, the card action is still for you. So if you do a playing card tower, you can win yourself a gift card for making it happen. So just know, love y'all. I will see you next time. If we didn't get your results in, please direct message me on Facebook, Instagram, or YouTube, and we'll get that handled. But anyway, thanks for joining us. We love you guys. Sorry that we had some technical problems tonight, but we'll sort those out for next time. Remember, if you have a prayer request or any practical need, let us know, and we'll get back to you. And we'll reach out and make sure it gets filled. So anyway, love y'all. Take care, and we will see you next time.